minions and associates. If you're already a minion and would like to tithe, please hit like. If you would like to confess, please do so in the comments. If you would like to become a minion, please hit follow. And if you would like to evangelize, please hit share. So I'm pretty much just messing around today. I am not doing anything important here. A little bit bored. Well, not bored. A little bit depressed today. For no particular reason. So hopefully I can get somebody to talk to today.
Quad. Laburo. Spero. Edifico. Si. Escolto.
I have not played Joan yet, and I don't know where Joan is. Where's Joan of Arc? Ah, here she is. Oh, she's supposed to be building stuff. Okay. Okay, I'll have her build this house. I guess I'll...
Vado. Ensala. Sì.
Che?
Escolto. Parat. Exploro. Fitting.
Si.
I have no idea what's going on with my game.
Che?
Okay, there we go.
Si. Vacas.
Huh, that's weird. It's being weird on me.
Escolto.
So I tried to get a hold of Autism Speaks, and Autism Speaks did not want to talk to me. They made up lies and said that they were too busy to do an interview. Which, I mean, they could have just said, I don't want to do an interview with, or, you know, but whatever.
Vado.
Such is life. So hopefully my Joan of Arc character picks up here pretty quick, because, oh, I'm going to have her build another building.
Ensala.
Actually, I'll have her build a few.
Vado.
So I wonder how you see how many points she has. How many points she's earned for building stuff. I have no idea. I just uploaded this game. Now I did have the old version of it, which I kind of liked. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is interesting. Huh.
Cavallo.
All right, Joan, get back there.
Get
Get back to work. No, 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 no.
Exploro.
So I guess I'll just concentrate on building here. So, yeah, my son took his own life in October, and
Monday.
I spoke out against Autism Speak in the fact that, well, they are not responsible for my son's death in any way, shape, or form. Don't get me wrong there. What they did do was stigmatize autism, and my son never got, he never got,
Exploro. Bene.
mental health like he should have. And that was, I think, a lot due to stigma.
Ubi vado.
And,
Laborans la terre. Spero. Si, laborans.
all I have to say is if they had put as much effort into normalizing autism as they did stigmatizing autism, maybe my son would still be alive. I don't know. But they definitely did. They definitely have stigmatized autism and mental health.
Si. What? Vacas.
Quod spero. Massone.
Maçon. House.
Fini. Che me capians.
I wonder where. Okay, I'm gonna grab these guys and tell these guys to go back to my place. See how slow they move. Oh boy, they move slow. Boy, this scout moves fast. That scout moves fast. No, 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 no.
En sala.
I'm stimming for no reason. Anyway, so what happened was Keith Wargo, the president, CEO of Autism Speaks, sent me an email after my son passed, and it gets worse and worse, I swear. When he sent me the letter, there was a sentence in there that said that basically, if there's anything that we can do for autistic people, let us know. Or if there's any way that we can help, if there's any way, let me know if there's any way to help autistic people. Well, come to find out, that was a canned letter that I got. That's a rote thing that they just put on, I guess, a lot of things, because I saw it in another letter that was written to someone else. So that's just a he didn't even have the decency to personalize a letter when my son died.
Quod si. Masono.
Oh shit.
Ubi vado. Laburo.
So, he wanted to talk to me personally. So, hey, King, this is what's interesting.
Ascolto.
So, when I got this letter from Autism Speaks after my son died, Keith Wargo, the president CEO of Autism Speaks, wrote me an email basically offering his condolences and saying that if there was anything that he could do for the autistic community or whatever, to let him know. Well, that set me off immediately,
Masono.
because how could the CEO of Autism Speaks not know what the autistic community needed or wanted? But it got worse. Now, I was upset about that, but what I found out just here recently is I saw another letter that Autism Speaks sent to someone else. And guess what line was in there? If there's anything that you can tell us to help the autistic community, let us know. So, in other words, Keith Wargo sent me a very personalized letter, an offer of condolences for the death of my son. However, it was not personalized at all. It was just a stock letter with stock writing that a secretary or somebody wrote. The same shit that they write to everybody. Now that really pissed me off. You know what I'm saying, King? I mean, that was it. That was... Yeah. That just even pissed me off even more. I mean, I expected that. Don't get me wrong. I know about the corporate world, okay? I definitely know about the corporate world. I kind of had experiences as a child with that, with seeing how the corporate world operates. My father was, well, basically a CEO of a large company. He wasn't technically, but that's a story in itself. But I got to see how when these people of these corporations, when they make when they have these meetings and stuff, it's around people's kitchen tables or a bar or something. It's like 2 or 3 people just sitting there bullshitting. And then, you know, when you see in the movies where there's the round table or, you know, the long table in the boardroom and all that, that's when the people who actually are make a difference, that's when they go in there and tell those people what they're going to do. And exactly like that. They tell them what they're going to do, or tell them what's already been decided. And then that's the direction they go. So I know how they operate, and I didn't expect any less, but I just didn't think about it. I thought that, you know, it was a short letter, and I figured, you know, since he mentioned my son by name, and, you know, he offered his condolences, that it probably was a personalized letter, but nope! Not even a personalized letter when my son fucking passed. So I'm going to have to make some TikToks about that one, because that one just pissed me off. Oh, well, no, they're not. Okay, the way they got my information, my email, was I made a video that had almost, 800,000+ views. I had over 1 million views concerning Autism Speaks. And so I have gotten their attention, okay? And I have all my email information and like that all over my social media so that I can be contacted fairly easy. So I made that publicly and readily available. So so people could send me emails. I don't ever check my emails, though. Not very often. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm just sitting here playing this stupid game. I know nobody's going to come on here and want to talk about Autism Speaks, but, you know, what the hey. I was kind of down today. I'm sitting here at home alone and just pretty down today. I don't know why. So I took some happy medicine and figured I'd go online and see what happens. How things went with Fern. I'm talking with Fern. Okay, I'm trying to think of what you're talking about. I have been communicating with Fern on and off. But not a whole lot. It's just been as, you know, things come up or what have you. But anyway, so yeah, I found that out this week, and when I was doing some research on I can't even remember. It was something. It wasn't even Autism Speaks, but it was somebody that referred and then showed the letter that they got from Autism Speaks. And there was that line, let us know if there's anything that we can do for the autistic community, or what is needed in the autistic community, or something like, oh, like, what? You got to be kidding me. So sad. So sad. But I should make some TikToks about that and just call them out for that itself. That's for sure. But yeah, so I have had people, when I talk about ABA and everything else, come on because I leave my comments open. I always leave my comments open, and if somebody says that ABA is wonderful or whatever, and they want to just defend ABA and Autism Speaks, I let them have their say, and I don't argue with them. I just don't comment on it, and I do pretty much comment on most people's comments. I try to anyway, but on those I don't comment because I'm not here for a fight or to get into a debate, and I want them to feel they're heard, even if they are full of shit. And I want everyone else to see that I gave them that opportunity too, you know. So, I don't know. I'm pretty darn sure that they're not going to want to talk to me at all, or that I'm not going to be able to get anyone who will actually come on live with me. I just don't think it'll happen. But that's my point. I can just sit here and play my game. I've done this now for probably 30 hours now, 40 hours. I haven't even really kept track. I know I've done it at least 20 of just going live and waiting for someone to speak up that wants to, one of those TikTok warriors, to speak up and say, hey, this is great about Autism Speaks or whatever, but I can't get anybody to do it. Of course, there's nothing great about Autism Speaks, so that makes sense. But the thing is I think people want the argument. I don't think they really want to truly have a conversation about anything. I just don't think that's the case. It's just not what they're about. Yeah, that's what's really bothering me. Is that, I mean, everybody's got their life, and they've got lives to deal with, and maybe I just don't have a life, but I certainly would have hoped that there would have been more people concerned about what a scam it is and everything else, and the fact, how they actually hurt the autistic community. But in general, I think people are just more concerned about their lives, their day-to-day things. And I'm old and don't have anything else better to do. I don't know if we could. Well, ABA could be stopped. In fact, I don't even think ABA is allowed in most countries in Europe, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's just not considered an actual valid therapy. The only places it really is UK, Australia, I think Canada, maybe, in the United States. It's basically an English-speaking thing. Oh yeah, it's ingrained in the school system, and the thing is it's a cult. It is literally a cult. And I've outlined why it is a cult and why it fits the bite model of authoritarian control. But, for example, when Autism Speaks, parents first go, get their kid diagnosed. There's the whole, the doctor tells them, well, your kid's got autism, and I'll get you set up with ABA therapy. So already the expert, the quote expert, their doctor, is getting them set up with ABA therapy. The moment they show up, I guarantee you, I haven't officially been part of actual ABA therapy because I'm too old, but it was all behavioral analysis, the whole deal. And I just lost track of my thought because I'm trying to do two things at once. I don't know how many people are seeing the light. Of course, the people I'm exposed to don't see the light, Yeah, it is everywhere. And the thing is, okay, what I was going to tell you is, like, when that kid first shows up, what they do, guarantee you, is they find a win. Some little thing that they can change on that kid that's really easy because they've done it 1,000 times. And then in that first therapy session or the first two or whatever, there's this great change. And they say, see, this is working. And what they do, speech therapy's cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm glad the speech therapy's like, if they're distancing themselves from ABA or what have you, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. And like, there's occupational therapy and stuff and those things they can do a lot of good things. They really can. But the thing is OT is turning into ABA. I don't know. I know they don't teach ABA bullshit with OT. I know that. Not officially. But what training people get afterwards, after they get their OT license or what have you, who knows? I have no idea on that. But a lot of the OTs and stuff go work directly, like immediately for your ABA therapy type medical centers. And there are just straight up ABA medical centers. There's one close to my home here. And I have not gone to it. It's about walking distance too. Here in Pueblo, Colorado, and it's a real shame to see. The doctor is an autism mom, and that doesn't help anything. Alrighty, King. That's awesome. I love to have you here. So yeah, anyway, with ABA, well, I discovered I was autistic at 50. Yeah, 50. I discovered I was autistic. I was diagnosed at 51, and my kids were grown. I actually just really had the discussion about autism with my son only about 4 months before he took his life. Oh yeah, I know. You think there's ableists that are neurotypicals. Some of the most ableist people you could run into are autistic.
See?
And a lot of that is because of the stigma, but the problem is they perpetuate that stigma.
Quête Mendes. Es fait.
So, well, that was quick, King. Oh yeah, that I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know. It's just really weird to me how ableist. In fact, I have not experienced any true hate from anyone on the internet since I've been diagnosed, except for from other autistic people. And the thing is whether or not we like ABA or don't like ABA or whatever else, we're all autistic, and I'm not against anybody. I'm not against autistic people. I am autistic. It's not in my interest to sabotage autistic people, you know? It just isn't. And so I can see people saying, yes, I had great experiences with ABA or whatever else they want to say, and that's fine. But actually experiencing hate and animosity towards another autistic person because they have a different perspective or they understand things differently boggles my mind. I mean, why would you hate somebody for that? I mean, it makes zero sense to me, but you know. Such is life. So I just bought a new DLC on this game that I had played for a long time. This is one of the newer versions of the game, but it's about 5 or 6 years old, I think. And I just bought a DLC for it because I was basically bored. Not good of me. Not good at all. Oh, man. So, yeah, it would be awesome if I could actually get somebody to actually come on and talk to me about Autism Speak. Yeah, and this is I'm like not even really serious about it. I'm just kind of basically stemming my way through it, just kind of because I don't care. I put it on like super easy too because I don't feel like working. I'm not in the mood to actually like think hard or anything. I bought another game that well, it's called Galactic Civilizations, and I had that game years ago and loved it. It's actually Galactic Civilizations 2, and it's like from the well, I tried to get Autism Speaks on a live, and they refused to talk to me, of course. In fact, they sent me, finally, after I sent out 2 petitions, they said that they did not have time. They said that they really appreciate inquiries from the media, but they just didn't have time to for me to interview them. They just didn't have the time for that. But, you know what's interesting? I tried to get a hold of them for 6 weeks. And I went through emails. I went through personal contacts. Like I got a hold of Elaine Lamb through her Instagram, through TikTok. And I called them. I did all kinds of things. I did everything I could to get a hold of them for 6 weeks. And so what I did was on a Friday, right at the end of the day, I called them up and told them that I had a 4-H club. I changed my name. I told them my name was David Ledoux, which it used to be David Ledoux, and that I had a 4-H club, which I did, that had a $4,500 for them. This is right at the end of April. Autism Awareness Month, when they get their donations, most of them. Anyway, so I called them up and left a message that said, well, yeah, my 4-H club raised $4,700, and I don't know how to donate it. Could someone call me and let me know how to donate this money? Okay, 40 minutes after they opened Monday morning, I got a phone call after 6 weeks of them ignoring me. So the lady calls me up and she's like, wait a minute. I says, yes, I'd like to speak to Elaine Lamb. And she's like, you wanted to donate some money? I was like, no. And she's like, wait, I don't understand. I got a message that said you wanted to donate $4,700. I was like, oh, I lied, because I've been trying to get a hold of you guys for 6 weeks, and you guys have been ignoring my phone calls. So I knew that if I called up offering you money, that you would respond immediately, and you did. I recorded that. It's actually one of my TikToks. Yeah, I called them out. Yeah, it is on a TikTok because I recorded it. And the reason I did that was so that I could put it on TikTok and prove that I had spoken to them. And that's when after that, they sent me the email saying that they appreciated inquiries from the media, but they didn't have time to speak to me. Now, this is the thing, King. This means that the only person that Autism Speaks has ever discriminated against in the media is an actually autistic person. Now, I really can't say that because maybe they have discriminated against more, and if they would like to correct me on that, they're more than happy to come on my live and correct me on that. Maybe they have discriminated against a lot more people. Yeah, exactly. And but that was my point. It was calling them out. I'm kind of devious sometimes. My one autistic gift, if you want to call it that or whatever, is abstract thought. And that's been tested. You're right. I see events and such all the time somehow fail to include fail to include autistic presenters. Oh yeah, all the time autistic events going on, and where's the autistic people? It's crazy. Yeah, I've noticed that. And it's bizarre. Like, are you kidding me? And in fact, Autism Speak. This is funny. Keith Wargo, he's the president and CEO of Autism Speaks right now, and he has been really pushing what they call them, autistic champions or something. Champions of Change or some crap is what they call them, and it's a bunch of autistic people. Well, they're Autism Speaks autistic people. The people that they handpicked, they're all ABA people and stuff like that. But there's 5 of them, including a neurotypical mother of an autistic out of the 5 champions of change that are supposed to be autistic. Now, this is the funny thing. Now, they have made a few films where they were in there. But the funny thing is every time when he's talking on the news or whatever else about these champions of change, he's talking about how they are representing autistic people. All the while, he is speaking over them or for them. And they don't speak at all at any of these things. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? He's sitting there bragging about how these champions of change represent autistic people, yet they're not talking about it. He is. Well, shit, if they were getting paid, you would think they could at least work for a living. Right? Oh, yeah, you know the board of directors? There's 28 board of directors. They get paid to the tune of millions of dollars every year. The board of directors. Okay, imagine if the school board got paid millions and millions of dollars. No. So this is a non-profit organization that is meant to be a charity, right? So why in the hell would any of the board of directors get paid at all? I guarantee you we could find 28 people today that would volunteer to serve on that board of directors for free. You might even find a few like me that would be willing to pay to do it. Actually, I wouldn't pay for it because they would go to Autism Speaks. But if it went to something good, I would pay for it. But yeah, so yeah, the board of directors, they're getting just paid out the wazoo. And I just think that's crazy. I just think it's absolutely crazy that they would pay any of them. And particularly in the order of millions. So I think there's inside something going on there with that. That doesn't even make sense that they would pay any of those people anything. Particularly when they could get actually autistic volunteers. Do you know there's only one in the board of directors, one autistic person? One. No matter what, it should be all autistic people. Period. End of story. And get this, the ex-CEO of Autism Speaks is getting paid $250,000 a year, $250,000 a year for what? Not working. Now, this is not a retirement fund. She is on the salary. The ex-CEO has a salary, not a retirement, salary from, and this is X, no longer working. And this is the thing, is I have not worked for Autism Speaks ever. Where the hell's my $250,000 a year? That's what I want to know. That's all I want to know is where's my $250,000 a year? Because I haven't worked for Autism Speaks either. You think they'll pay me if I point that out to them? You know, I have never worked for Autism Speaks. Shit, you know what? I have never worked for Autism Speaks. Why don't I get $500,000 a year? Huh? I mean, that's only fair, right? That's only fair. I don't think it probably don't work like that, but okay, where's my Joan of Arc? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have her come down here. So, yeah. Yeah, you gave your condolences there earlier about my son, Abundance, and I thank you for that. That's going to be hard. There is a fellow by the name of Shannon Cornthwaite. Cornthwaite, yes. Shannon Cornthwaite, who is an autistic creator, really beginning to develop into an online friend of mine. He is going to be on Monday, and we are going to talk about bullying. And if you've been, I've not ever talked about bullying before, and I really need to. If you're an autistic person, you've been bullied. In fact, if you have not been bullied, you're not autistic. Okay, I'm going to just throw that one down there. If you have not been bullied, you are not autistic unless you have been locked away in your home your entire life. And the bullying goes for adults too. There's a lot of bullying, with adults that goes on. And we're going to talk about that. And I think that's why I got so depressed earlier, because I was reflecting on like when I was in junior high. And I had some horrible things happen to me. But the thing is it was always the adults. The adults were the problem. It was always the adults. And it was for, because the adults would not do anything about the bullying, except for help the bullies by punishing me. Or ignoring the bullies so that the bullies knew that they could just continue on and do whatever they wanted to. But I literally was sexually assaulted in school, in a fucking locker room, in junior high. No, actually, that was high school. And I was terrified to say anything about it, so I never did. Because I was terrified of what the adults would do to me. And it was no good. Basically, what I was doing, I was dressing out, getting dressed after class, and you throw your crap on the bench or whatever. Well, I didn't know it. I turned around towards the locker and grabbed something and went to turn around to the bench. The kid had jumped up on the bench and had his thing out and literally touched my mouth. And let's see, we were both about 15, 16. And then he was running around the locker room like just in a joy party about it or whatever. Thankfully, pretty much everybody ignored him or didn't believe him or whatever else. And I never heard another thing about it that day, which thank God. But the thing is if that hadn't been the case, okay, cool.
Pour vous servir, suis-je là? Will, bien compris.
So that's the story of my trauma. Oh.
J'attends ma besogne prochaine. Advertence. Voici les commandements. Un hostel à Bastille.
Lobster, good to see you. What's going on today? I'm waiting for someone to speak to me on about Autism Speaks, but no one wants to. It's amazing when you make a TikToks or whatever, and people are just so happy to go in your comments and call you a Facebook warrior or whatever. And when you give people the opportunity to speak, they don't want to speak. And Autism Speaks is one of them. They just have not wanted to speak.
L'ennemi nous a ski!
Abundance shared. I like that name. That's pretty cool. Oh boy.
Prêt pour aider. Si besoin, il n'y a pas
So
de main.
Keith Wargo from Autism Speaks
Si besoin, il n'y a pas de main.
can't even have the decency to write a personalized letter.
Will, bien comprendre.
So yeah, Keith Wargo could not even give me a personalized letter. Aw, how cool.
L'ennemi nous court au sus! Sommes la quintaine de leur trait! Sommes la quintaine de leur trait!
Okay.
J'attends vos advices. Oyez tous, voici les
What-y
commandements.
dude, what-y dude, what-y dude.
Ce sera moule bien assoupli, vous verrez.
L'ennemi nous a ski!
I love the terrain on this.
L'ennemi nous court sus!
Je mâche mon frein de partir.
All right. Well, howdy. So I'm gonna definitely have to
Quand
make
que
a
vous voudrez. à vos ordonnances. Quand que vous voudrez.
Oh.
Quels sont vos commandements? Quelle est ma besogne? Pour vous servir, suis-je là? Quand que vous voudrez. Comme la cadenne de leurs traits. Quelle est ma besogne?
Ah.
L'ennemi nous aspire. L'ennemi nous coursus.
Prêt pour aider.
Okay.
13 000 pour vos aiguilles. 13-12, écoute les ordonnances.
All right.
Je prends cure de ce manoir.
So if anybody wants to talk about Autism Speaks, learn anything,
Semble la quintaine de leurs
you're
traits.
more than welcome to.
J'y besogne à part main. Pour vous servir, suis-je
I ain't mad. I'll school you. I school you. I school you. I school you good. I promised.
L'ennemi nous aspire.
L'ennemi nous aspire.
Okay. Oh wait.
Je mâche mon frein de partir. Je mâche mon frein de partir. Oui, à
L'ennemi
vos
nous
ordonnances.
coursus. Semble la quintaine de leurs traits.
Comme la cadenne de leurs traits. Quelle est ma besogne?
Okay. So I don't think I have a market. I think I forgot to put a market in
Oui,
here.
bien contraint.
Oh wait, no, I have a market right here. That must be a market. All right.
Quels sont vos commandements? Oui, à vos ordonnances. Prêt pour aider. J'y besogne à part main. Oui, bien compris.
L'ennemi nous aspire.
anybody that... So I'm going to be speaking to Shannon Cornthwaite here Monday. And we're going to be talking about bullying. And of course, bullying does not just extend to children. Adults can definitely be bullied. No doubt about it. And so I'm going to be talking about that.
J'attends vos advises.
Advertence. Voici les commandements. Je prends cure de ce manuel.
Okay.
Semble la quintaine de leurs traits.
I don't have any people on wood. Where's a nice patch of trees? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'll send some people.
L'ennemi nous court sus.
I'll just send that group maybe.
L'ennemi nous inscrit.
Wow. Amazing.
Quels sont vos commandements?
Let's see what else I can build. Oh, barracks.
Voué, à vos ordonnances. Quel est ma besoin?
L'ennemi nous court sus.
Okay.
Prêt pour aider. Pour vous servir, suis-je là?
Semble la quintaine de leurs traits.
Oh, come on. You stupid fucks. Kicked me off my live on TikTok. If you don't interact with their thing often enough, they will kick you off. And I just got kicked off. Oh, that's cool looking. What's this? Oh, this thing's cool looking too.
L'ennemi nous court sus.
What's got the wood? I don't think I've ever had 100,000 before. I wonder if that's the max you can have.
L'ennemi nous inscrit.
I think that's the max you can have.
Voici les commandements.
I broke the game.
Ce sera moult bien assouvi, verrez.
L'ennemi nous court sus.
Yep, I broke it. Okay, so
Dites-nous quelqu'un te n'abat.
I guess I could just buy a bunch of stuff since I'm gonna max out.
de leurs traits. Quelle est ma besogne?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna build a wonder. That's what we're gonna do.
Advise pour votre engin.
Quels sont vos commandements? Si besoin, il y a par main.
Dictenos, quelqu'un t'aime à battre.
All right.
Où dois-je
I
traire
broke
ce
the
carré?
game. I broke the game. So I am here.
Dictenos, quelqu'un t'aime à battre.
Anybody who feels like they want to defend Autism Speaks, talk about Autism Speaks, I'm more than happy to do it. I'm not here for a debate. I just want to actually talk about Autism Speaks and why people love it so much and why they support it. Because it is not an organization that should be supported by anyone.
Advise pour votre engin.
I wonder.
Prêt pour faire
I'll
les
throw in a
commandements.
few of those and a few
Où donc
springs.
m'envoyez-vous?
Où voulez que j'aille?
Baillez votre commandement. Je suis preste.
Dictenos, quelqu'un t'aime à battre.
Joy, quel est votre plaisir? J'attends les
Advise
commandements.
pour
et
votre
les
engin.
All right.
Prêt pour faire les commandements.
Envoyez-moi à la bataille.
Advise pour votre engin. Où dois-je traire ce carré?
J'attends les commandements.
Les engins
et
de siège,
batailles.
ainsi sera fait. Dois-je rider?
Joan of Arc's building the wonder by herself.
J'attends ma besogne
How
prochaine.
funny.
13-12, écoute les ordonnances.
Hello, Sherry. I am waiting for anyone to stick up for Autism Speaks, and I cannot find anyone with the cojones to do it. Hey, here we go.
Je prends cure de ce mannequin. Avez-vous commandement?
All right.
Reste tous, écoute les ordonnances.
Let's see. Yeah, here it looks like a pile of rock.
Un hostel à bâtir.
It's kind of funny, in Japan there's not a lot of resources and it shows here. Interesting part of the game, interesting thing they put in there on that. I wouldn't have expected them to go to that kind of detail. in the game.
Prêt pour rider.
But they sure have.
Pour vous servir, suis-je là.
Balance est preste. Donnez ce commandement.
We want some rock.
Avez-vous commandement pour moi? Un commandement? Les commandements viennent. Avant. Cuidez au butin.
How funny. Today I was thinking about the bullying that I received as a kid. I'm supposed to do a live with Shannon Cornthwaite, a fellow who's really starting to become a online friend, and we don't get too many of those. So Monday, anyway, we will be live from 6 to 8 Mountain Standard Time, and we'll be talking about bullying, and basically the conversation's going to go wherever it goes. We're probably going to talk about a little bit of personal experiences and why we care, how it has affected us and or our families, etc.
Nos ordonnances sont là, sus. Will, à part main.
I'm going to go ahead and try to assault them because I don't have anything else to do. Hey, here we go.
Ce sera moult bien assouvi, verrez. C'est moi le plus à faire.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Quelle est ma
Oh, that's
besogne?
my...
Pour vous servir, suis-je là.
That scout is so fast, too.
À part main, y vais.
No.
Prêt pour rider. Quand que vous voudrez. Voué, à vos ordonnances. Quand que vous voudrez.
Point de repos pour les hardis.
Advertance. Voici les commandements. Je prends cure de ce manoir.
This is such a small, pathetic little group.
J'attends ma besogne prochaine. 13-12, écoute les ordonnances. Advertance. Voici les commandements. Cheminoué!
Tic de noces, quelqu'un t'aime à battre.
La quintaine est dégastée. Youhou! C'est quasi assouvi. Suivez l'engin. Avant, allons. Ainsi soit-il. Nous avons nos commandements.
Fait, compagnons, avant. Descendez. Ne fermez pas. Avancez.
C'est une merveilleuse victoire.
Un cocktail pointoyé des acides.
Accomplissons vos ordonnances. Ça, en la voie.
Pressuie pour vos équipes.
Reste tous. Écoute les ordonnances. Ce sera moult bien assouvi. J'attends vos advices. Voyez tous. Voici les commandements. Un hostel à bâtir. Je prends cure de ce manoir.
Les engins de siège sont prêts. Point de faille, votre trait. Tout est ordonné. Engin, c'est l'heure de trait. Les engins de siège sont prêts. Ainsi sera fait. Engin de siège, assis. Tout est ordonné. Les engins se meuvent. Les engins de siège, ça engin. En la voie. Ils vont bâtir de leur tir. Tout est ordonné. Ils vont bâtir de leur tir.
This will be my worst live ever.
L'ennemi nous instille.
This is gonna be my worst live ever for sure.
Engin, c'est l'heure de trait. Engin de siège, oui. Engin de siège assis. Oui, la barre. Ainsi soit-il. Tic de noce, quelqu'un t'en abattre.
Avez-vous commandement pour... Oyez tous. Voici les commandements.
Paix. Paix ici les commandements. Suivez l'engin, Soudard.
Suis pour vos ailiers. Advertance. Voici les commandements.
Qu'attendez-vous de moi? Advertance. Voici les commandements.
Je mâche mon frein de partir. J'y besoin n'y a par main.
Il traille sur l'engin.
You know, then I'll have Joan of Arc finish building
Quel est ma
a wonder.
besoin?
Oh, holy shit!
Pour vous servir, suis-je là? Will, bien compris. Will, à vos ordonnances.
No, 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 no. I guess I better buy some wood or something.
L'ennemi nous inspire.
J'attends vos advices.
Oyez tous. Voici les commandements.
L'ennemi nous
Retournez chez vous, mes crétins. Point de repos pour les hardis. Reste tous. Écoute les ordonnances. Je suis en libre.
No, 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 no.
Soyez attentifs, Souda. Vais ici les commandements.
L'ennemi nous court au sus.
Les traits de l'ennemi espèce mon avoir.
I sure wish I would get somebody on Kick or Twitch, even YouTube. I'm streaming on 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different platforms right now. Waiting for someone to pick up the torch and tell me why Autism Speaks is wonderful, because Autism Speaks won't do it. They will not let me. They will not let me do an interview with them. They have told me that they are too busy for an actually autistic person, which would make me the very first person that Autism Speaks, the very first media person, I guess, that Autism Speaks has discriminated against. Now, I could be wrong, and if Autism Speaks wants to come on and defend themselves, maybe they have discriminated against more people, I don't know, but if they want to come on and defend themselves and make that defense, then that's fine. But as to my knowledge, I'm the only person, and actually autistic person, is the one person that Autism Speaks has actually discriminated against. And I have been discriminated against by Autism Speaks because, like I said, they refuse to allow me to interview them. And all I want to do is ask them questions. I don't want to attack them or anything else. This is not about personal attacks. It's just about asking questions like why the board members get, for a charity, why the board members get paid into millions of dollars. Why, out of the 28 board members that they do have, why is only one of them actually autistic? Why are they getting paid millions of dollars when, being that it's a charity, I could find 28 actually autistic people today that would take those positions in the board of directors. And it should be made up of all actually autistic people. But it's not. It's made up of a bunch of CEOs and a bunch of rich people that want to make decisions for autistic people. Anyway, Autism Speaks is not about autistic people. It's about autism moms, families, and so forth. And that's still very, very evident from the website. Not only that, they are still looking for a cure. And that's also evident in the website. Although they say strictly that they are not looking for a cure. But if you look at the tone of the website, absolutely. Absolutely. It has very little to do with actually autistic people. It's really bizarre that the number one well-known organization that is supposed to advocate for autistic people is actually hated by autistic people. Very, very bizarre. Very, very bizarre.
Si besoin, n'y a pas main. Pour vous servir, suis-je là.
To say the least. So I've been waiting for about 30 hours now live for somebody to come on because I've had your, so to speak, Facebook or TikTok warriors or whatever. They come in my comments all the time and tell me how I'm wrong and all this or whatever. And I give them the opportunity. I don't talk to them. All I do is let them put whatever they want to in the comments. I don't argue with them or anything, particularly not in comments, because that's just not the way to do it. Now, I can have a conversation with someone on a live, but you know how it gets when there's it's just people in the comments. It can get pretty nasty, and I'm not about that by any means. I just want answers to valid questions. Answers I'm not going to get, but nonetheless, that's the point. That I'm not going to get the answers because Autism Speaks is a sham organization. But that's just how it is, you know.
J'attends vos advices.
Comme la cadenne de leurs traits.
I don't know what to... Oh, okay, I'll put her over here. Build one of these
Un
buildings.
hostel à pastille.
Okay, I wonder if I can change my economy and earn different things other than money. And it looks like that is not the case. On some civilizations, you can change the what you earn. Actually, I'm just going to take these guys back here.
Soyez prestes!
How funny.
Quelle triompheuse victoire! Ils sont anéantis!
Okay. I was wondering what was attacking me earlier. I was like, I didn't think it was the... I don't know who I'm playing, actually, the enemy. I haven't bothered to see what civilization it is. See, looks like... I don't know what flag that is. I don't remember.
L'ennemi nos coursus!
Point de repos pour les hardis.
Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap this game up.
Quels sont vos
I've already
commandements?
won.
Vouez à vos ordonnances.
Pressuis pour votre...
Advertence.
I'll go
Voici
win
les
officially.
Nos inscrits!
Oyez tous, voici les commandements.
Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, I don't like fighting. I don't like I mean I was a peace officer for 15 years. I can do I can resolve situations like that. Now, when it's very, very personal and it comes to my personal things and somebody's attacking me or whatever else, no, I'm liable to have a meltdown and I'm not going to be
Or ça. Bien vous
the
plaise l'achèvement. 13-12, écoute les ordonnances.
the most.
Reste tous,
L'ennemi
écoute
nos
les
inscrits!
ordonnances. Ce sera moult bien assouvi, verrez.
L'ennemi nos inscrits!
Okay, here we go. So I'm totally lost track of what I was saying. Monday I will be speaking with Shannon Cornthwaite, and we will be talking about bullying, and we're going to be sharing some pretty interesting stories. Hey Trevor, what's up? We gotta get a time
Bien
to
vous plaise l'achèvement.
start doing lives together. We got to pick a day or whatever works for
Bien
you.
vous plaise l'achèvement.
J'ai pas de maîtrise
Do you
de
know
ce
who
cas.
Shannon Cornthwaite is? Actually, he just shaved his beard, but he had a beard.
J'ai bonne maîtrise de ce cas.
Okay, that's cool. I'm not really doing anything right now. Yeah, that sounds cool. Give me a few minutes, and I'll take a break here, and
Oyez tous. Voici
I'll
les
send you
commandements.
the link and stuff. And then maybe we can chill or something. I don't know. I am still just trying to get somebody to come on. Oh, you know what I didn't tell you about? So, just a couple of days ago, you know how I go all over the damn internet looking for autism stories and stuff. I found a letter
Advertence. Voici les commandements.
that was written by Autism Speaks to a autistic person, and guess what I found in there? Remember how I got upset? In fact, this entire thing about me being right here, right now, was the fact that Keith Wargo, the CEO of Autism Speaks, said something to the effect of,
Sommes la quintaine de notre aide!
let me know if what we can let us know what we can do for the autistic community. And that set me off, because he sent me a email that was, hey Shannon, I was just talking about you. So anyway, so he sent me this letter. That after I basically got 1 million views concerning my son committing suicide, he sent me a letter and sent his condolences in an email.
L'ennemi nos coursus!
And what set me off about that was he said, I can't remember exactly how it was worded, but let us know how we can. We always want to know, and let us know how we can help the autistic community. And that set me off, and that's why I'm here today, because I was like, if you are the CEO of Autism Speaks and you're asking me what the autistic community needs, I'm not the autistic community. You go ask them. And so I did not respond to him personally, but rather publicly. And that's what I said. And then after, eventually, I decided that I wanted to do an interview to talk to them, because he said he wanted to, talk to me. Or, he wanted to correspond, but he only wanted to do it through emails. He didn't want to do an interview, or he didn't want to talk to me. Nobody wanted to talk to me from Autism Speaks. But this is what set me off this week. When I saw that letter, guess what it said? Let us know what we can do for the autistic community. In other words, it was a canned response he gave to me, a stock response. He was sending me a letter of condolences for my son who committed suicide, and he sent me a stock letter. That's bullshit. That's as insensitive as you can fucking possibly be. And I'm going to be making some TikToks, and I might even make a full, I'm going to probably make a full, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm probably going to make a full video about that one. I wish I could remember where the hell I found that letter. But boy, that burned my ass when I saw that. You know what I'm saying? That just burned my ass. That pissed me off even more. I was like, wow. How calloused and inconsiderate can you possibly be? You know? So yeah, I was talking about, yeah, I was just mentioning that we're going to be talking about bullying, and the reason I'm on right now is, frankly, I started getting pretty damn depressed. I started watching a bunch of videos starting last night on autism and bullying and so forth, and frankly, I was SA'd in high school. I was in as part of the bullying. What happened was I was in the locker room, and I was getting dressed after being in gym, and I was going in my locker or whatever. I'd set my clothes or my pants or something on the bench behind me, and I turned around. This kid had jumped up on the bench, was completely naked, and literally as I turned around and bent over to get my my pants, he touched his junk to my mouth. I mean, it just like bam, it just happened. And he was running around the locker room just laughing and joking and hollering about it. And I don't know if, I guess nobody saw it or nobody believed him or whatever. It never did become a thing, but I did not report that because I was terrified of the adults. I'd be a bit, yeah. Well, I was terrified of the adults. I knew from experience that I was going to be victimized even more if I went to the adults. So I never said a damn word about it. And that, I wonder how many types of things, particularly with girls, how many times does that happen in high school? That type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And particularly with girls, being terrified of saying anything. Because I was a guy and I was terrified of the adults. I was terrified of reporting it because of the adults. And that's disturbing. Oh, is it? Okay, I'll turn that down. I don't listen to it anyway. It's just like background noise to me. There, I just turn it down. Are you sure you want to close? Okay. Okay, now it sounds like it didn't do it. Sounds like it did not even do it. But anyway, so yeah, that's something that came to mind and that I remembered from high school. And how do I put it? I mean, I'm what, 53 years old now. It doesn't really bother me, and frankly, it didn't. The essay itself didn't affect me that much. It was just skin, you know. It was the fact of how terrified I was to report it that was traumatizing. Oh yeah. Oh, I was never. I didn't care about the bullies. The bullies weren't the problem. The bullies were, well, the bullies were the problem. The bullies were the adults. They were the enablers. They tortured me. They literally tortured me. I remember one time this kid tried to beat me up, and I put a stop to that. I was wearing a Levi jacket. Remember the old Levi jackets? Well, I had Chucks inside the inside pocket, and this kid hit me, and he hit my Chucks. And there's teachers and shit around, and so he backed off, and I kind of went after him, but he backed off because he's like, he didn't know what the hell was in there. And he told me that later. He's like, dude, yeah. I was like, well, I was going to take him out and use them on you. And that's the thing. I took Chucks with me every single day. I had a way that I could hide them basically in my belt line. And I carried Chucks with me every single day from junior high through high school because of the bullying. And I actually used them once. But luckily I didn't have to hit the kid. I just took him out, and I learned to be very impressive with them. I figured if I could be very impressive with the Chucks, then they might think I knew what the hell I was doing. And I got really good at hitting rocks and shit like that with them. And of course looking really fancy, but it was all for show. I didn't ever want to hurt anybody or touch anybody. I just didn't want to get beat up. You know, and I would probably gone to jail for having the Chucks. Yeah, you probably got in trouble for it too. But yeah, I had nunchucks with me every day. I have never even told anybody about that. The only person that knew about that was one friend of mine. Just one. In fact, I'm going to show you something that's kind of funny. Here they are right here. This is made out of oak. And I wrapped them in duct tape to make them quieter. Hey, yeah, sure. Let me jump out of this game here real quick, and I'll jump on Discord. Shannon, if you want to jump on Discord too, you can. It's the autistic page on Discord. But I'll take a quick break from here. And I'll join up with you there, Trevor. Let me find a screen. There we go. Hey, what's up? Oh, in the general. Okay, where's the general? How do I get to the general? General friends. How do I get to the general? How do I get to the general? General.
There you are.
Hey, howdy. It takes me so long to figure out this stuff.
Oh.
my son used to be like, "Oh, Dad." no, really, it was Dad. And then he'd be like, "Just go over to the no, Dad. Go to the right. No, Dad. Okay. Share a screen with me."
Your son sounds like me.
Yeah.
I honestly have the same mannerisms as your son, I think.
and then his saying or whatever you want is like like it wasn't even a word. But it wasn't really annoying. It was kind of funny when he did it. It just made you want to laugh. So what's up, man?
Not much.
No, I just jumped on because I was feeling kind of depressed because Shannon and I were talking about doing Monday. We were going to be doing wait, Shannon. I hope Shannon finds us.
I sent the link to the Discord server.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Shannon's really cool. He's a really cool dude. Do you follow him?
I just did.
Yeah, he's really cool guy. He talks a lot about bullying. I have no idea how old the dude is. 30s or 40s or whatever. He's autistic. He's got our face. You can't tell. You know how we tend to look young?
Yeah.
Yeah. And why the hell? That's the one weird thing about autism. Why do we look young? There's like, everything else you can say is related. You know, neurological, the stomach, the brain, that's all together.
Yeah.
What the hell makes us look younger? I do not get it.
I don't know. I don't know either. But, what's funny, I was actually talking to, when I was at the, at Supercuts a couple weeks ago, the person there actually pointed out gray hairs. I was like, what the fuck already? I'm only 25 and I already have gray hair. What the fuck?
Oh, damn. Damn.
How does that work?
Damn. I had a buddy that was in high school. Shit, by the time he graduated, he was white-haired. I don't know what it was. We noticed when he was a sophomore. We started noticing it, and when I was a junior, when I left, he was almost white. I haven't seen him since, but I'm sure he was completely white by graduation.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully the kid started dyeing his hair or something. I mean, normally I wouldn't, you know, like
yeah, he's so young.
Yeah, at like not even 20.
Yeah, I'm guessing what might have happened was maybe stress.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
who knows? I don't know that he had any particular major traumas or anything, but he could have, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was bizarre. Gray at 25? That's crazy. And that's a lie too. There is not one damn gray hair in my head. It's freaking white. Who the hell came up with this gray hair? I wish I had gray hair.
Yeah, no, it's actually... Yeah, no, now that you mention it. The reason why I mentioned said it was gray hair was probably because individual strands were white and it was blending in with my brown hair.
Right, exactly. Isn't it funny how language is stupid that way?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
That is kind of funny how language gets weird like that.
Actually, I went off on a tangent on Shannon's last name. Oh, there he is.
Sweet.
How does he get in? Will he just join the call? Or can I?
I'm saying join us in.
My I can't believe it's already this late. Hell.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Then it worked. I got myself distracted by going online because I was getting pretty depressed. Like, you know.
Sometimes we need distractions, right?
Yeah. I ended up buying 2 games. And then crying my freaking eyes out because have you ever heard of Sins of the Solar Empire?
No.
It's this old game from the 90s, and my son and I played it all the time, and it was one of our favorite games. Well, the only reason I ever gamed was because of my son. It was the way we spent time together. You know, because we could bullshit while we were playing, and so it was good. It was a good bonding time for us. Really was.
Yeah.
And, well, they just came out with a new one, and it's almost been like 20 years, literally, since the last game. Well, not 20, but 10, 15 years. I mean, it's been a long time. We started playing that game, well, it had to have been a decade, that's it. Yeah, about 10 years, because he was about 12 when we started playing it. So that was about 10 years ago. So yeah, them coming out with that new game, it was like I like my first thought was I was so excited, and then I just lost it. I was like, it's our game. Oh shit! Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I got Shannon in here. That's always cool.
Is Shannon here? I don't see him yet.
No, he's not in the voice chat, but I got him into the Discord server.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate that, because, can you send it on TikTok Messenger?
Already did.
Already did.
Already done did it.
Oh, cool. It says link expired. Interesting.
Yeah. I created the invite, so, yeah. But yeah, he's in the Discord server now.
Did you hear me talking about the chucks I had?
No, I didn't.
In high school? Okay, well, this is really sad. Let me see, I'm going to share here. I want to share... Oh... Wait, if I share this one... No, you can't really see it. Oh, wait, I can...
Yeah, I can see your,
See my mug? But anyway, what I'm holding up here...
Oh. No, I can see your,
Just the...
kick.
Yeah. Well, okay, what I'm holding up here, see that these are chucks? I had these chucks. I made these when I was about 15, 16. These are made out of oak. I used to carry those with me to school every day.
Oh.
Is that not sad?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can find a way to, oh, can I...
Say, Shannon, share your screen!
What you're seeing, what I'm seeing is just your Keck dashboard.
Yeah. Let's see if I can change my screen. Nope. There we go. We pause this preview to save your resources.
It does that.
I don't know what that means.
It just pauses the stream when you're not in Discord at the moment.
But I thought I was.
It pauses it for you, not for me.
Oh, okay. Can you see that I changed the screen? It's still showing the same screen, isn't it? Oh, okay. I have to change my screen now.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do it. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I don't see how studio. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's going to show TikTok Live, I think. Let's see what it does.
You know what's funny? I'm actually looking at my network. Your
I
voice
could
is actually...
turn my camera on. How about that?
That'll work. It just loads for me. But anyway, I was gonna say, funny enough, your voice is actually taking 2 separate MPLS labels. Just to be able to get them. This is what I did in my router.
I don't understand.
It's all technical.
Hey, I do have a question for you. Okay,
Sure.
I know my Wi-Fi is my choke point right now.
Right.
If I get a mesh, will it open up my bandwidth?
It might.
Because it's bandwidth that I'm pretty sure it's bandwidth that I'm lacking. So I'm thinking if I was to get a mesh and I'll only have to get the unit and one receiver to make it work. Because like I said, technically I'm only 20 feet away from the Wi-Fi, and I've got a gaming Wi-Fi. It's made into my motherboard, so it's a good Wi-Fi. They say you can game with it. And
Yeah.
it's meant for gaming. But when I'm streaming and everything else, it's too much. It's not showing the camera for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, I sent you the output that I...
It sent me the output. What do you mean? Are you there? Uh-oh. Did we lose connection? Because I don't see you now. Cisco shill. I love that. Okay, Dad. Noise suppression. The microphone's still on. Okay. I'm not hearing you for some reason. It's like we got disconnected. I'm just gonna wait and chill, Bo. Because I have a feeling you might come back. Come back!
I just joined on mobile. For some reason my router just decided to shit the bed. Okay, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, damn.
Some shit's really going on right now. Let me see what the hell is going on in Netcool.
Okay.
I seem to have lost a router.
How can you lose a router?
Yeah,
How can that happen?
like a router just went offline.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Is it still working, you think? Or, I mean, you don't think it blew up or just maybe lost connection?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You shouldn't be losing connection, though, because you got a good connection. And you're a nerd.
Yeah. I'm trying to... Okay, I'm trying.
Nothing but love, man.
I know. But yeah, I'm trying to see what the fuck happened to my network. Because one of the ASBRs, or ASBR 1, just went offline.
So, and I wonder if Shannon just gave up or what.
Oh.
No, he's
Fuck.
still on TikTok.
Yeah, but okay, so I've got alarms in the network. That's lovely. Wait, what the fuck? I just lost LDP to one of my Okay, so apparently I have to go reboot that router. What the hell?
Interesting. Yeah, you know what? I have not rebooted my router once since I've gotten it. It's been about 2 months now, but it's, you know, fiber optic and all that, so it just hasn't been giving me trouble.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna see if I could export these logs very quick. Cause what the hell?
Right.
I'm rebooting this PE router because this PE router just fucking took a shit. Yes, I do want to save the configuration. This PE router, that, by the way, is ASR 1002F. This is not even your average home router. This is a data center class router.
Oh. I bet you.
Oh, yeah.
You must have some real bandwidth problems.
This PE router just fucking shit the bed.
Oh damn! You got a backup if you have to.
Yeah, PE2, another ASR 1002F.
Oh damn! So, this is that stuff you just don't go buy it at like a.
This stuff you don't just go buy off the shelf at your Amazon or eBay, or well, you can buy it off eBay, but you can't buy it off Amazon or whatever.
What's the one where you buy all your computer parts? The big one. I forget what the hell. My son used to buy crap from it all the time.
Micro Center?
Egg or something?
Newegg.
Newegg, yeah. Yeah,
you can't buy this router off Newegg. You have to go through a Cisco partner.
Whoa! If you can't get it from Newegg, holy hell!
And you want to know how much it costs?
Oh God!
Fuck you, baby. That's literally the price.
How much?
Or contact us for pricing.
What's that?
The cost is contact us for pricing.
Oh God! Oh my! Yeah.
A neurodivergent's worst nightmare, right?
Yeah. Oh my word.
Just contact us for pricing.
So I wonder if I should try to do a mesh. Because I can't really run a cable because it's not my house. If it was my house, I'd run a cable all day long. I don't care. It'd go up the stairs. I'd tape it to the walls if I had to. I don't care.
Right. Alright, I am back on my computer now that the router is currently rebooting at the moment.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is weird. But hey, at least I got a good log.
I'm in the chat on Discord. Okay, so go to general. Can you go to general?
He said in the Discord chat, he's laying in bed with the wife, so can't really do audio video lol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Okay, well,
yeah, but yeah, this is what I pulled. This is what I pulled from the router, by the way.
I can't see this chat now. Okay, there it is, chat. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I just sent you the log file.
Oh, cool. It came off to the side.
Yeah, You can see some weird shit that happened in that router.
Now,
I don't know what that iOS XE inject is.
Shannon, can you hear us?
You can through the
Oh, okay.
TikTok stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell this router just decided to do, cause shit broke.
Huh, that's weird. And it's funny, you when you talk about all those alarms and stuff like that, I'm like, where's he getting these alarms from?
I'll show you exactly what I've got. I'm gonna go share my screen very quick.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. If you look at my stream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That look. I remember you showed me a screen like this before. It didn't have this much red though.
Yeah, there's a lot of alarms, a lot of critical alarms. 38 criticals, 1 major, 3 major, 15 minor.
And so you just resetting the system?
Yeah, I rebooted that one router that decided to shit the bed.
I wonder why it got corrupted. That's weird.
It did not get corrupted, just suddenly died.
Just died. Oh, there's a difference.
It just suddenly died.
But yeah, but you got CPR going on, so.
It's currently rebooting right now.
You got router CPR going. Yeah, I think I should. Or, okay, so this is what my question is. I'm thinking about doing a mesh, but then since I got my son's computer, I bet you could figure out a way to help me to like make it take part of the bandwidth or something like that, so that
oh fuck this. You can see how unhappy my network just got.
Oh my
Look at all these.
Like there's more going on?
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I just realized, whoops, that just got emailed to me and my girlfriend.
What's that?
I just had an alarm get emailed to both me and Nikki.
Oh.
Whoops, someone forgot to disable the ISM. Oh well. At least we both know that, I'm currently having an outage.
Yeah? Huh, that's not good.
Outages are not good at all.
But the good thing is I know you can fix it, so to speak, or at least make it work again. Even if the thing completely blew up, which hopefully it doesn't.
Yeah.
You got it back up.
Yeah, I hope that router doesn't just die.
Oh no. But anyway, so what I'm hoping is maybe if I could use my son's computer, that might help with my bandwidth issue. I don't know. Well, actually, it won't help the total bandwidth.
Yeah.
It won't help the bandwidth itself. It might help my computer a little bit, but not the bandwidth part. Because then I would just be splitting the bandwidth between the two computers. Correct? Post warning? Heat warning. Uh-oh, you're getting hot.
Where do you see the overheating, actually?
It was on that Microsoft page, and at the very bottom there was a little tab.
Oh, this? I thought you were talking about the network, because,
No, actually, when you were on that page that said Microsoft, just...
Oh, this?
Yeah, at the very bottom there. Right there.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's relating to the environment around Vegas.
Oh. I was like, does he have a tab for his computer?
No, it's just for the... Ah, fuck you, Jura.
What is your computer? What's your hardware? Just out of curiosity.
Let me go pull up Task Manager. I know there's a RTX 3060 in here, and for the CPU, Ryzen 7 3800X.
Yeah, that's what my son's got. Is a Ryzen 7. He's got a 3070 Ti in his. I've got a 3060 Ti in mine.
Oh.
I've got a 5750K. Is that what it is? Yeah, 5750K.
I don't know.
It's the MSI version, or not MSI. Oh my goodness, I'm drawing blanks. It's not Intel, it's the other one.
AMD.
Yeah, it's AMD. AMD 5950X. That's what it is. 5950X.
Yeah. But yeah, you can definitely tell this network is not happy. I've got alarms that are clearing now, so that's good.
So maybe in kind of a self-repair cycle?
This router, I just rebooted it, and this router's now back up.
You know what's really sad? Just watching this, people probably think that people probably think that you are sitting in a basement somewhere with a setup that looks like mine. Have you seen my screens?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. I pretty much. Somebody sees my setup, they're like, yeah, the dude's definitely in his mother-in-law's basement. Right?
Yeah.
And not wearing pants.
I'm gonna go,
So Shannon, yeah, I was doing a bunch of show prep and stuff like that, and I was basically just watching a bunch of videos. I can't believe how many videos there are. I didn't even begin to get through them all. On autism and bullying. I mean, frankly, this is I'm going to make an absolute statement here. If you have not been bullied, you are not autistic. How's that for a usually you shouldn't be so bold as to make it such an absolute statement, right?
only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Oh wow. Okay,
I'm sorry.
my son would have been like, dude. Okay, so he was into. Do you know the cartoon series and stuff where they went into the backstories, like way backstories?
Yes, the Clone Wars.
Yes. He like knows all about the Sith. Well, knew all about the Sith and all that stuff. Like he was really into that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gosh, I got him into a lot of crap. I did. Well, he loved classic rock because when he was
dude, that's my favorite genre of music.
Well, when he was a baby even, I would go out in the shop and I'd play my classic rock when we were building stuff because we had a farm. And so we had to manufacture basically whatever we needed because, it's a farm and you don't have a lot of money. Huh? Yeah, you got to build what you need if you can. And so I was out building stuff in the shop all the time and I'd always listen to classic rock. And so he got to loving it. I love the Star Wars series. He got to loving that.
Yeah. Curious, what's your opinion on the prequels?
You know what?
Episodes 1 through 3.
This is on the prequels.
Yeah.
I liked them. I like the classic 3, you know, but I remember. I remember going to the drive-in theater in 1977 to go see Star Wars when it first came out. And I remember it was like a big deal on that people were going to see it like, 100 times and stuff like that. That was the original Star Wars. That was a big deal. Of course, now I think about it, I wonder how many of those people were autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I actually saw it in the theater in 1977. I am an old fart. God, I'm old. I just admitted to seeing Star Wars in the theater, and boy, I talk about being in awe and loving Star Wars from the get-go. I mean, there was nothing like Star Wars when it came out. There was nothing that even compared. Like, the whole Battlestar Galactica and all that stuff. All that crap came out afterwards.
Yeah.
You did have Star Trek, but Star Trek, it was reruns from the 60s, basically.
Yeah.
And it was really cheesy. I mean, come on, Star Trek was cheesy as fuck. I mean, like the special effects and stuff.
Yeah. But Star Wars, that is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My favorite part, honestly, is actually the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin on Mustafar.
Oh, you know what I used to do with my son? He'd ask for something, and I would be like, do it. He'd be like, Dad, do it. And so he'd go, do it. Father. He would reach out his hand, Father. And then that was the joke. Then we'd go do whatever the hell he needed, whatever. But I was like, you have to do it. So he'd be like, Father. Stupid shit you do, right?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hello there is a common phrase in this household.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
We were just talking about Star Wars here.
Yeah, we were nerding out on Star Wars, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, what's your opinion on Star Wars, Shannon?
I love Star Wars. I was answering in the live chat.
Oh.
In the live stream chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace in the theater twice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was about to say, did my router suddenly die again?
I was 7 years old, too. I was 7 years old when I saw that. It was 1977.
I'd say...
Gosh, I was in like a freaking old Cordova or something, an old, like... I don't remember. I remember, and there was the big, they had these big metal speakers that sounded like shit that you would open up your window and you'd like set it kind of in your car. And it sounded like shit. It was like, oh. But it was Star Wars, so it was good.
Yeah. I just realized, oh shit, I can actually go buy myself. Let me go see how much a bitch costs.
Yeah, occasionally I'll get the Star Wars audiobooks from Audible and I'll listen to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I kind of got into this fan books to an extent because for a while there was a ton of fan books that were written.
Yeah, Star Wars Legends.
I don't remember, but I remember it was in the 90s. There was just tons of them. But I kind of stopped reading them because I was like, I wasn't sure about the consistency really of the stories due to the various writers and so forth. But there were still some cool stories,
Right. Oh fuck, that's expensive. I just looked up a Symmetricom SSU 2000.
Oh no! Whoa! Holy hell!
Hey, you want to know what that unit's used for?
Wait, are those cards?
That's inside the unit here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all cards?
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like there's some DS1 input modules. Two GPS input modules. One GPS. One DS1 input. Then a few DS1 output modules.
Okay, Shannon, so, wait. Oh, by the way, this is Trevor. Shannon, Trevor. Trevor has a very interesting hobby, and that's like networking. With he has a bunch of the old systems and stuff where they networked.
Yeah. Yeah, this right next thing I do is show inventory. There we go, that's better. Actually my entire network is only Cisco.
But he's got a bunch of old school stuff too.
At work we've got a bunch of old school stuff.
I got a buddy who actually builds his computers from scratch.
Yeah, I built my computer, and my son and we started rebuilding our computers when he was about 14. But the last three, his computer, actually he built his computer, I built my computer, and then we both built his sister's computer. We've been building computers for about a decade.
Yeah, okay, this right here is an expensive unit.
Yeah, I'm not technical enough for all that crap.
Well,
I'd get frustrated and throw it across the room.
I can build them, I just can't do the software. I can't run the computer, I can build it.
Yeah. Okay, so I can tell you exactly what is in this unit, or this chassis.
Wow.
Looks like I got a couple blanks, LNW19s, which those are your low-speed cards. Then your LNW56, that's your high-speed card.
So,
what I'm referring to by low-speed and high-speed, your OC192 circuit that's going to be coming into this unit, that's going to be your high-speed circuit. That's where you're going to be muxing all your individual low-speed card, or your individual low-speed circuits.
So how did you put it what your router is? It's not a household router, it's a, like, business?
It's data center.
Data center.
Yeah,
so
you'll find it in a data center. Enterprises.
It's for data centers, not for businesses.
Yeah, well, businesses, they would put it in their data center.
Oh, okay.
If they needed that router there.
Okay, wow. And I thought I was like so cool when I figured out that I should get a PSU. Or excuse me, not a PSU, a interrupted power supply. I thought I was so cool.
UPS.
Yeah, UPS. I thought I was so cool. And actually, you know what? The other day, I had to turn the power off in the house, and I forgot I left my computer on. And I put a small UPS, a very small one, on the router. To keep the router on. It's just a small one. And then I have a big one that is for my computer. And I turned off the power for about 10 minutes and then came back, turned it on, and then I finished up my work, came back, and I was like, oh, damn, because my computer was still on and still connected to the internet. I was like, oh, cool, it works.
Yep.
Because I was just scared that if the power would go off when I was in the middle of a project or something and just lose everything or jack up the computer.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's your craft port. That's actually what that is actually what you use to craft into this unit.
Oh, shoot! Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, I had a Cooler Master. Okay? And
Yep.
it had, it's a Cooler Master tower, a big tower. Okay? And it had those funky plug-ins on the front. I had never seen them on anything before. Why the hell would that tower have had those funky...
I don't know. But this right here is an RJ45 port for cereal.
I'll take a picture of it. Maybe it's a different port. I'll take a picture of it because you probably know what those ports are. I've still got that Cooler Master case. In fact, I like it better than my case that I've got now, but I don't want to take apart my computer and put it in the other case.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. That's too much work and too many chances for something to go wrong.
Exactly.
I don't know why, but when my son and I have plugged in computers for the first time, almost never has it. Well, I think my daughter's computer was the only computer that turned on instantly without us having to jack with stuff. I don't know why that is.
I actually know what the command is to grab alarms from this unit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Here, let me go pull up a notepad very quick and I'll show you. This is the command, by the way.
I'll be down.
You want to know what it actually... Want to know what that command actually does?
What?
Retrieve alarm all. Basically, RTRV, that's short for retrieve. ALM, that's just alarm. Then you're just grabbing every single alarm that's in the unit. Then TJ, that's just your correlation tag, or your C tag. Which I just put my initials down for my C tag.
Dang.
Now, you're doing a specific node.
How in the world did you get involved in this?
How did I get involved in the telco world?
Yeah.
Honestly, I just started working at TPX. That's how I really dove into the telco world.
I mean, how did you get hired in the beginning?
Honestly, I just had my network is probably what helped get my foot in the door.
So you've been dinking around with computers since like you were like 2 or something?
Since middle school, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you were that kid, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I was that kid. Oh, I got a funny story for you. Relating to that, actually. One time I was actually going to modify my aunt's phone just to run Cyanogen mod. I went to do that. I gave it back to her. It was bricked.
Oops.
Oops. Actually, fun fact, a couple years ago I had to drive out to Switch NAP 2 because one of these units that we had died. The reason why it died was because it lost power and cards basically just went bad.
Oh damn.
As a result of the power loss.
That sucks.
Yeah, so we had to go back, or Roy, one of our field techs, they actually drove to the facility. They didn't bring any cards. We were troubleshooting all night long, trying to get the unit back. No dice. But overall, we did actually have to replace the system controller card as well as the two OC-182 cards that were in there. Yeah.
So Shannon.
Yeah.
So I went down this funny rabbit hole. It's kind of funny. I had a teacher named Copperthwaite. Okay? And so when I heard your name, I was like, what the hell's a Thwaite? What's a Thwaite? I don't know why autism took over, and I was like, what's a Thwaite? What's a Thwaite? What? So I had to look it up. Right? So so what I found out was it means like Copperthwaite was Thwaite came originally from the Norse, and then it was Dutch and Danish, and then it went to the Old English, Northern Old English, in England. Okay?
Yeah.
And it means field or pasture. So in other words, his name now, or her name, would have been Copperfield. Right? Which your name would have been Cornfield. However, corn would not be maize as we think of maize, but it would have been the natural grains that grew at the time. So it would have been like Grainfield or Wheatfield or basically.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about this, and I was like, okay, I just went down this huge rabbit hole. And this was, I might even talk about this on Monday. I went down this huge rabbit hole on your name, right? And I'm here telling you about this. Now, you're like, okay, cool, whatever, right?
Oh, here we go. I just found the outage that I was just describing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I found the ticket.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
I actually found the RFO, too, if you want to read it.
How funny. So anyway,
sorry.
So I go down this rabbit hole and everything, and I'm telling you about this now, and I'm sure it's like, okay, whatever, but imagine if we were 14 and I did that to a neurotypical person.
Yeah.
Now, can you see where the bullying might come in?
Oh yeah.
And that
I did stuff like that all the time when I was younger.
Right. And to me, like I would be, if somebody found that out about my name or whatever, I'd be like, cool, but it's just because you understand, I understand, Trevor understands that we go down rabbit holes and we're not being invasive. We're not, trying to, be weird. It's just, we got really curious.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My family actually came over from England in the mid 1800s, and they settled in, I want to say Ohio, and then they came out to central Illinois, and we've been here since about the mid to late 1800s in this one area.
Right.
But my great-grandmother, not a Cornthwaite, she was an Eastham. Her father's side of the family, I actually traced it back. They were from England also. They were Easthams. And they actually, during the Revolutionary War, there was this father who sent both of his sons over to fight for the colonists in the Revolutionary War from England on my great-grandma's side of the family.
That's bizarre. It must have been really darn important for them to do that.
Yeah.
Super important. That's risking people's lives.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna see what... Hold on, I just had an idea. I'm gonna take all this output and see what ChatGPT says for a RFO.
Now that's an American story. That's an American story from hell. I remember you saying that your family had gone to basically the same church since the early 1900s or whatever.
Yeah, late 1800s. They helped build the church.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Now, I'll tell you this. I'm an atheist, absolutely, and I think you are too, but nonetheless, I still love history, and I value, even though I don't agree with the Christian religion or anything else, I value the history.
Yeah.
And
I'm not an atheist. I'm an omnistic pantheist.
Please explain.
So, I believe that the universe is divine. The universe is God, and everything that makes up the universe is divine. And that when we die, we rejoin the universe. Well, in my belief, I believe that we're given two options when we die. Our energy can either become one with the universe, or we can relive our life without any memories of the previous life and basically kind of a do-over without knowing it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of goes along with the multiverse theory.
Okay.
Where instead of these timelines running simultaneously next to each other, basically when you die, if you decide to live your life over again, that's when your timeline starts back up and branches off from the general timeline. So you have the ability to make different choices, even though you have no memory or knowledge of what those choices should be.
Okay, now I'm going to ask a really, really, really hard question, and I'm not trying to be a shithead. What was it that made you come to these conclusions, beliefs, or whatever?
It's just something I've always believed. Even when I considered myself Christian, it was just like a natural belief for me. I can't really explain it. It just I always found the concept of heaven and hell and punishment and reward for eternity kind of hard to not really hard to grasp, but
swallow.
hard to hard to swallow. And this just kind of made more sense to me because I'm also I forget the name of it now. I did one of my earliest videos on it, but I actually perceive space and time differently than other people.
Okay.
Like I see time as a spiral. I actually visualize time.
Oh damn.
And a lot of autistics, it's called synesthesia.
Yes. I was just going to ask.
Yeah.
Wow.
And mine is space-time synesthesia.
I've never even heard of it.
So I just kind of came by the belief naturally from a young age.
Wow. That's really interesting. Well, as far as me being an atheist, I do not believe that there is a God in the human concepts of sentient beings. I just don't believe there's any sentient beings or any prime mover.
Yeah.
I believe that okay. As an atheist, I don't know what the origin of the universe is, and I don't have to.
Right.
I can just say I don't know, and I don't. I have no clue. And but I do know that every religion, after a number of years, is laughed at and considered silly by the future generations, and it's always been that way. And there is, if there was one God that was truly like healing people, that would be the talk of the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was a God clearing hospitals, okay, I would be convinced. Okay? You know what I'm saying?
The omniistic part of my belief system, because what I explained was pantheism.
Mm-hmm.
The omniistic part of my belief system is a belief that there's truth to every religion.
Mm-hmm.
That it's just God. There's no singular God. That the gods of like the Bible and ancient Rome and Greek and Norse and Egyptian mythology and everything are just kind of like incarnations of the universe as a whole. Like, it's difficult to explain.
Right.
But not that the universe is God itself or even sentient,
Mm-hmm.
really.
You know
just
what's funnier than hell is all these Christians going, "Oh, you think everything's just random?" Fuck no. The universe is extremely ordered.
Right.
And the thing is the reason that we exist the way we do is because we had no choice. In order for us to develop the way that we did, the universe had to be exactly as it is. Because we could not have developed in a different universe with other parameters.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
It just couldn't happen. And so I'm fascinated right now by the multiverse because as I understand it, I have heard that it has been proven that there's something at least like the multiverse out there, and they know that there's forces or powers, whatever, that affect our universe that are outside of it, and I don't understand the science behind it, and so don't expect me to explain it, but I have heard this from reputable people. But what really is getting me is now I'm really wondering about with religion, these interdimensional beings that are here, if they
the Anunnaki.
Well, if you want to call them that, I guess, whatever. Yeah, I guess we could call them the Anunnaki, but I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of old Fluffy, what's his name? Ancient astronaut theorist. Yeah, I think he's a little bit out there, but he was still onto something, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think these gods, for lack of a better term, maybe interdimensional beings.
Yeah.
Just more advanced than us. You know, just like they're incarnations of the universe the same way you and I are. And that isn't to say that I don't believe in Jesus. I do. But I see him more as a teacher, someone to aspire to be like. Not really a prophet.
You know who I
but
think?
more like the Dalai Lama or the Buddha. Just someone who set a standard for humanity, basically.
I have a theory about Jesus. I think Jesus actually existed.
So do I.
I think that Jesus was a man, a human being. And what happened was John the Baptist was extremely famous at the time. He was one of the few, if only, actually famous evangelists at the time. Now there were, I'm using the term evangelist, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. There were at least 30 sects or different types of Judaism running around there at the time. And I think truly the passage where Jesus says, where John the Baptist says, "You are the Christ." You know, that whole scene. That story, I believe, was made up to qualify Jesus as the Messiah after John the Baptist's death, because John the Baptist had all the following and so forth, and Jesus was unknown. He's not
Right.
in the records or anything else. So Jesus, that by the people saying, well, John the Baptist himself said that Jesus was the Messiah. See what I'm saying? So I think that whole story was interjected by the followers of Jesus to qualify Jesus as the Messiah. So I think John the Baptist may not have even been related. He probably wasn't. I think most of everything is made up, of course. But nonetheless, I think that's why we have that passage in the Bible, was to qualify Jesus as Messiah. But I go very, very deep in the Bible.
There's a movie I'm looking up right now that I watched a little bit ago. The Man from Earth. Have you ever seen it?
No.
The whole movie takes place in this one cabin. And it involves this college professor who's who's moving away after 10 years at this university. And he's got some of his co-workers, fellow professors there, seeing him off, having like one last get-together before he leaves. And he tells them this story about his life.